Check 1 2.
Is this 32-bit?
Is this
What do you even
32-bit?
mean, dude?
32-bit?
You only edit like 5 podcasts a year, and you're asking me about 32-bit audio?
Craziest
Are you
game.
committing time theft, Nick?
Are you quiet quitting?
No, I'm just waiting for them to send me stuff.
So when you do say, "Hey, I'm leaving," they'll be like, "Who are you?"
They'd be like, "Oh man, really?"
That's the best part of being a contractor is you kind of just like you're under the radar for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Except for Nick.
ideally.
The last to be fired because you
Is
don't
this
have health care.
the best gig you've gotten so far, I guess, or no?
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know. Like, what? You get paid every month and you don't work?
Are we gonna do an intro?
Do you want to? You do an intro.
Well,
We don't
hold
have.
on. Are my levels good if I talk like
You sound fantastic. Actually, hold it closer to your mouth.
that's heavy?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Get some exercise going, bro. This is the Wrong Brother podcast.
This
we
is
haven't
the Wrong
thought.
Brother
we haven't,
podcast.
That's the name of 2 of the peoples on the show.
Bonjour.
Production
My name's
company.
Wrong,
Bonjour.
and his
This guy's
name's
been to France
Bonjour.
one fucking time. He's been there for a week.
I learned three. I learned merci beaucoup,
Oh my God.
merci, and bonjour.
What does that mean? That sounds like those all mean the same
What
thing,
is the
don't they?
merci beaucoup?
That means thank you very much.
Oh.
I thought it was great.
And merci means what?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great, man.
So it's just thank you, and then beaucoup is apparently very much.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's let Will do the intro.
This is the Wrong Brother. No, wait, let me start over.
Okay.
Welcome to the Wrong Brother Hour. And today we're going to be talking about how Wrong Brother.
Rip it, dip it, dude.
Keep going. You can keep going.
Welcome. Wrong Brother Productions presents the Wrong Brother podcast about Wrong Brother Productions, started by Max and Will,
Yeah.
and are hosted by, what was that?
Stop coughing into the fucking mic, Nick, okay?
I'm just drinking.
We're doing an
I
intro,
think I'm
bro.
always coughing. Okay. Welcome to the Wrong Brother Hour. Okay, really?
Their time's the best.
Welcome to the Wrong Brother Hour. And this evening, we're going to be telling you about everything. Wrong Brother Productions, the things
Conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories.
I like where this is going.
Our ideas that no one wants to pay for.
Hell yeah, guys. This is kind of a film industry podcast in Austin, maybe. We don't really have an idea of what's happening. We're just kind of sitting around. Should probably introduce ourselves, maybe. There's 4 people
no,
here.
I kind of like it how they don't need to know.
Okay. We'll put we'll put our names in the comment just below.
I'm William.
I'm Maximus.
I'm Nick.
Hey, this is Colt, and I'm not going to sound like this probably next week because my voice will be less COVID-y.
Thank you, Colt.
So you have COVID
Wait, you
now?
got
Is that
COVID
what?
right
Yeah, guys,
now,
I got
dude?
COVID, and I didn't tell you.
Is it the Kraken COVID or is it the?
It's SARS COVID.
No, that's lame.
Yeah, man.
That's old. Actually, it's vintage.
That's
right?
the old school one.
Wait, you got the old school one?
I got the vintage
Dude,
stock.
where do I get
Nice,
that?
I
That's
had
so
that.
Dude, who
cool.
gave that to you?
I don't fucking know where I got it, man.
You can't find that anymore, bro.
My roommate was sick too, but I don't know if
Blame him?
if it was my fault or his fault.
Same time?
Mine was like 2 days before, so maybe my fault.
It might be just a super spreader.
But
over
I'm
here.
back now, and I'm good. I don't have COVID anymore.
Colt,
Incredible.
Colt, what's your
Shitty.
rap name?
My rap name?
Yeah.
I have a DJ name. I don't have
DJ.
a rap name.
What's your DJ name?
DJ Gravetide, dude.
DJ Gravetide?
Yeah,
Is
man.
it DJ Gravetide dude or just
No. The dude is just what did I say?
Well, just what happened? Okay,
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah.
Well, we got Gravetide dude, Nic Bonesteel.
Guys, I don't feel comfortable sitting on the couch with the COVID guy.
I don't have COVID anymore, bro.
Yeah, we're on the clean couch over here.
I don't have COVID.
Oh, okay.
I'm just sweating profusely.
Also,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
also, the viewer has no idea where we are, so
Yeah.
we're in a dungeon deep down within the core of the world.
Yeah, let's set the scene, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's a lava waterfall, or I guess a lava fall.
Yeah, there's no water, Max.
Can you put the sound effect in there?
Oh yeah. Hold on. I got a couple on here. You guys want to go through my sound effect board?
Do you have a Decepticon or Transformer or anything like that?
Unfortunately, I have it programmed for another show I was doing. But we can go through them if you'd like.
Yeah, okay. Then there's a Minecraft creeper. And
What does that sound like? What is it?
I think they're silent, aren't they? Until they blow up.
until they blow up.
What does
and-
it sound
and Max
like when they
blows
blow
up.
up?
And he's dead.
What's
For the
that?
rest
What
of
do
the
they sound
podcast.
That's why I want to go out.
What do they sound like when they blow up?
Hey, you're dead now.
I want to eat a hot dog and then die.
I think there's someone
that's
hanging right
pretty
there.
That's what's on
That's
the
probably
soundboard.
like the least dark thing that's going to happen in this podcast.
I mean,
You guys can't hear it because you don't have headphones, so the soundboard's pretty useless right
Sounds
now.
pretty cool.
Oh.
Though.
I appreciate the thought, though.
Yeah, glad to. So how you guys doing? What do you guys want to talk about on the show? I figured we'd talk about projects we got going or conspiracy theories like Max wants to bring up.
Yeah, that could be a slippery slope, Max. What do you got?
Yeah, what's your conspiracy of the week, man?
I guess it has to be that there is no real tuna fish in the Subway tuna fish.
Ooh, okay.
That's all I got, folks.
They also don't have bread. Have you seen that?
Yeah, that's the old theory, though. The new theory is about the fish, the tuna fish.
Their bread is technically cake because it's got too much sugar in it.
No.
Yeah. They can't market it as bread because it's got too much sugar.
Cake?
Yeah.
That's
If anything, that's good for business. They should just say cake sandwiches. I feel like their
long
business
cake.
would
Long
boom.
cake sandwich.
Tuna melon cake sandwich.
So if it's not tuna, what is it?
So they don't know. They basically.
What do you mean they
they
don't
don't
know?
know?
No. I'm serious.
do you mean?
There's a journalist. I believe he was a journalist for the Times. In fact, there's like an episode of the Daily podcast where.
The failing New York Times.
Yeah, that's right. The failing Times, or whatever you want to call it. I have no opinions on that. And
Okay.
it's a sensitive subject. I don't know. But
say what you mean.
no. So like this journalist basically bought pounds and pounds of the tuna sandwiches from Subway. Then and he had to go. They wouldn't give it to him in bulk, right? So he has to go and order them from different locations, pack them up into basically a secure package that is shipped to a facility where they test for just they can test for substances.
This? What is this gunk? Yeah.
Exactly. And so they send it across. They ship it across the nation to this place. I don't know where the fuck it is.
Okay.
And they do a test and they're like, yeah, there's no tuna in this.
What else could it be, though?
It's obviously some kind of fish, but they don't know
what's
what.
cheaper than tuna.
Dude, I don't know. But I guess I shouldn't say it's obviously some kind of fish, but they think it's probably some kind of fish.
Damn.
And it's probably just some cheap ass fish farm bullshit or something like that they're just like cheap as hell to
Maybe it's
produce.
like stem cells or something.
I think that would be too expensive.
maybe they're growing it.
I mean, honestly,
I think it's just leftovers.
it's just leftovers of what?
They scrape the floors after they make you the hot dogs.
I still eat hot dogs, so.
Wait, so would you ever eat a Subway tuna fish sandwich?
Yeah.
You would?
I mean, dude, yes.
We got to do this for your food review show.
That would be disgusting, but
Subway
yes.
I feel like, it's really fallen.
Guys, we're here at Subway.
Yeah.
But long story short, they couldn't determine what it was.
That's fucked up. I
and
don't
it's
like that.
I don't know if there's a lawsuit involved. There might be, but
What did Subway say? Did they have a
I'm
response?
sure they're like, no response. It's tuna. They have probably some kind of de facto response that they have,
Right.
But it's just like something that kind of popped off. Like it was a question a lot of people were asking and it was kind of trending for a little bit. And then
It's gross, obviously.
Well, yeah, it's gross and it's not tuna. So what is it? And then, Ukraine happened. So no one cares anymore.
Distracting from the real
I think
issues in the
Subway
world.
is actually working with Putin to.
You think so?
Yeah, they're probably funding Putin's invasion of Ukraine.
Subway's fucking gross, man. Is there that's the worst? That's like bottom tier sandwich
Okay,
restaurant.
would you rather work at Subway or Long John Silver's?
Ooh, would I rather be a sandwich artist? I kind of like Long John Silver's. I mean, it's just
Wait,
Whoa,
when's the last time
first,
I've never.
You're the first person that said that.
I haven't been in like 10 years, man.
Fair.
Okay, but that's nobody's gone since they were a kid. Although my partner Bailey, she apparently has eaten and will eat Long John Silver's as her guilty pleasure food.
I mean, I kind of get it. It's just fried food.
That's just so guilty though. Whataburger is my guilty Whataburger. It's a burger. It's a trash burger.
But if you're working there,
back to your question. I've never been in a Long John Silver, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you'd be greasy. You smell like fish when you come home.
You
wouldn't smell like fish coming from Subway though, because they don't have
fish.
it.
Yeah.
I used to work with a manager at Long John Silver, and guess how much their rent, or not the rent, their pay was as a manager at Long John Silver.
$12.50. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, what's their?
Yeah, quit
their
sipping
hourly?
on your beer and answer the question.
It's actually a hard cider.
Oh, He's an Austin native.
I'm gonna say they probably make like 80K.
80K?
$80K a year.
That's a lot.
Have you ever seen a Long John, like a line outside Long John before?
Why do I work in film?
Bro, yeah, you're right. $12 actually.
It's $12.
Oh fuck.
For a manager, bro.
That's
so
not
sad.
good, man.
To be fair, that was 3 years ago, but that's still
I'm sure it hasn't changed.
Now it's $10.
how enticing. Okay, so Nick, tell us about your current projects I want to know deep dive.
Yeah.
What's Nic's world like right now with projects?
Yeah, so I've actually was kind of coming into this podcast with my own like goals and intentions.
Oh, really?
Proud
Yeah,
of you, Nic. I'm proud of you.
and
Okay.
so I've been kind of inspired by recent events.
Whoa.
With a lot of some of my favorite creators
Oh.
being canceled on a whim,
Well,
well, not on a whim,
they've been
but-
arrested. Is what you mean.
or charged with domestic assault, and
Yeah.
and just kind of the people's reactions and stuff. So I've decided that I'm gonna, I think, start laying the groundwork for one of you guys on the podcast to be canceled later.
Whoa.
So that
me.
so that when people
Okay.
kind of, you get canceled like 5-10 years in the future,
Right.
they'll look back on this episode and go, "Oh, it was clear all along,
Right.
like that he was going to
You
be
want
canceled."
the clout from knowing before everyone else.
No, I just want to make sure everyone else can feel the clout. Like,
oh, sure.
they'll be like, "Oh, look at that! Like in the first episode of the podcast, so and so made it clear that they're,
Nick gets canceled 10 years later.
they were going to get,
Nick, I think this is a case of he who smelt it dealt it.
It might be.
Nick's trying to
Yeah.
cover his ass right now
Who
by trying to
goes in a
cancel
podcast?
us.
I'm like, I'm gonna see who's gonna get canceled.
No, and no, I'm not saying. I'm like determining, and I'm not going to tell you who it is. And
Really?
it's going to be very subtle. You're not going to know, and until it's too late, and you're already done. You're off the podcast.
Is it gonna be like? Are we gonna get canceled or are we gonna get arrested? Because I don't think cancellation really exists. I think like there's just people getting arrested for doing sex crimes most of the time.
Yeah, is that canceled or
Yeah,
going
I
to jail
don't
for
feel
a
like that's
crime?
being canceled.
So if anyone gets canceled 10 years from now, you're gonna come to us in jail and be like, "I told you so."
No, people are going to ask. I'm be like, "I knew all along."
The red flags were there.
Wow.
Saw it coming.
So that's your only intention with the show. You don't want to talk about your projects. You're just ignoring
Yeah,
Max's question.
you just
No,
ignore, yeah.
no, I'll do all that, like, because I'm a part of
right,
the podcast,
right. But you have deep intentions that you want to set out right now.
Yeah, like just laying some bricks.
I understand.
So what questions did you come prepare with?
yeah.
Well,
for
no, I'm not.
cancellation?
I'm not gonna just come out the gate swinging.
you already
like,
did.
we-
Right.
it ha-
You
no, it
just
has to
came
be
out the gate
subtle.
with that. What are you talking
No, it
about?
has to
Kinda
be
did,
subtle.
yeah.
It's gonna be subtle. You're not gonna know who it's gonna be, but
But you're planting the seeds.
It is in the works.
I already brought up Ukraine, so I feel like
Yeah.
Oh God, I've got
So,
like
anyways,
50 hours of recorded media at this point. There's definitely stuff we can find.
Get him. Got him.
Yeah.
yeah. So, anyways,
So how is back to the question? I guess.
yeah. What
The-
projects you working on? What you got?
besides cancellation,
right?
what's been going down in Nicktown?
Working on sketches.
When are we gonna shoot that? When are we gonna shoot
dog shit one?
Dog shit one, yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, Max and I were talking about it. So I was thinking end of February, maybe
Okay.
first week of March. I don't know. I guess it's a good time to ask you guys.
Put it on
You
the
can shoot at
calendar.
my house.
Yeah, well, one, you can show your house, William. But more importantly, if the talent is free.
I would love to be part of Dog Shit the sketch, dude.
It's an honor.
I'm totally down.
All right.
It's a good script, bro.
All right, we're back.
I don't
at
know.
Back in it.
We're back in business.
I got to play The Rock, and then we got a mailman in the sketch. And
Is Brian Villalobos still the mailman?
Oh, it was Holt.
Oh, Holt was the
Holt
mailman.
was the mailman.
Oh, sorry, Brian.
Sorry, buddy.
On the
but
car.
Sorry, Brian. You're not allowed to be in every film.
Yeah, you can't be
Yeah.
in every film commercial in Austin, Texas.
Brian
Sorry.
is my backup. Though if Holt is busy, I was gonna ask Brian.
Damn, that's.
Holt's gonna be
We
like,
have to cut that part.
damn.
But I mean, in the nicest way possible. I just already asked Holt, and it'd be kind of rude if I just didn't. We cancel the shoot because of COVID, and then the sketch comes out and it's Brian.
That
And
would
he's
be,
like, wait,
that'd be a bummer, yeah.
he sent me the script a long time ago.
Yeah.
I read it. He said I was the mailman, and now my best friend Brian is the mailman. They didn't even tell me.
Are they best friends?
I think they're good friends.
That's so cool.
Yeah, because he's they did Crazy together. They wrote that together.
Yeah, I remember Crazy was. I remember when that came out. It was a big deal.
How is the film industry, guys? I'm pretty much retired. I don't really do shit anymore.
I love you saying that. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm retired. It's not
I'm
who
out
I
of the
am
business.
anymore.
I think the
I want to
problem
say that
is
sometime.
Someday we'll be able to say that, Max.
my problem is I've just burned bridges, honestly. And
Really?
I was too willing to burn bridges in the film industry.
in the Austins, yeah. I mean, I guess it's coming.
From our perspective, we're not in like the the TV film world as much. We're just
You're like indie. Yeah.
yeah, we're like indie. We're freelancing. I feel like what we're trying to do is like find a niche to exploit, if you know what I mean. Like
find a hole in the market.
yeah, pretty much. Like we're just kind of we're just like water on pavement, finding a crack essentially.
Are you guys having a good time though? How is it like post pandemic with freelancing? Because I haven't done set work in 2 years now.
We found a little niche for ourselves with like this ad agency and like another media company that is partnered with us kind of, and like within that niche we're doing all right.
That's cool.
So we've been meeting some really cool people lately and just like picking their brains, asking them questions, which is a huge privilege. So in that respect, like we're doing fine.
That's great, guys.
Yeah.
Shout out Wrong Brother. Look at their website and hire them or something.
Yeah,
you gotta redo that website.
Just give me some money, dude, please.
Yeah, it's weird now because like our website is like just like short films that we've done, and like so now it's like we're going to clients now. They're like, this isn't like product stuff at all. Like so
well,
now,
you have the spec commercials though, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
someone's bumping outside.
typical day with Will.
It's completely normal for someone to drive by my house at least 2-3 times a day, just blasting music.
Love it.
But honestly, I'm just happy I live somewhere. That's kind of what I think about. I'm just happy I'm like have a place to live. That's kind of where I'm like, wow, this is like all going down outside my house.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's pretty lit.
It's crazy how long you've had it too.
I know, since 2020, we moved in here kind of on a whim. Like literally my former landlord kind of went off the rails a little bit, and that was a whole situation. And like my partner just like happened to find on Instagram this place through like some.
Is that the place to look? I've had zero luck.
No, I don't think that's the place to look. It's kind of like a fluke.
Where do you find it on Instagram? Like, where are you looking?
So like she, I think it was like her mom is like had a mutual with a mutual with a mutual, and so she followed her. She's like kind of she's a local like real estate person who like markets herself on Instagram a lot and like has somewhat of a following.
I mean, all three of you guys are from Austin, right?
Yes.
You probably have a lot more connections to people that live here.
But it's like not even like
live anywhere I want.
Shut up, dude.
It's like not even
you
like
live 3 doors down from your mom.
It wasn't my choice.
You're in the same apartment complex as your parents, bro.
Hey, it's a nice apartment
They
complex.
fucked us.
I think it's funny though how you're like, I've never lived in South Austin or like any other area mostly than just that little niche right there, right? In Austin.
Yeah, I've never gone past like North Loop, I guess.
That's crazy, bro.
So yeah, that's like the furthest south I've been. If anyone in Austin knows.
Anyone who's from here. Anyone's
That's what I don't like, bro,
here.
is the fact that like everyone is not from Austin now. Like meeting someone from Austin.
Now, I think like since the world existed,
I get
everyone is from Austin.
I don't know. I mean more people from like
Oh,
Cali.
like you mean like in Austin?
Like,
locally.
okay. Everyone I've currently met within like the past 2 years has not been from Austin.
It's just wild because like growing up, I felt like Austin was the center of the universe because of how fast it was growing and all the buzz,
right?
Which is a lot of it's manufactured and all that stuff. But like, it's just wild because all people would make small talk, ask me where I'm from, and I'm like, oh, I'm from here, and they're just like, they make a big deal out of it, and I'm like,
oh, you're a unicorn.
That's exactly what they say.
And then they start petting you on the head.
It's my barber.
They start rubbing your belly.
Every time I get a haircut, they're touching my hair and they say I'm a unicorn, and I love it.
They ask you about waking life.
God, I don't want to talk about that.
I've been talking like mad shit about Austin on podcasts for the last 2 months.
There's no reason not to. So,
dude, I fucking hate this city so much right now.
What happened? What's changed your perspective so far when you moved here till now?
I think I just kind of like over the last year I realized like it's just dirty as fuck here. Like there's been a deer that's been smashed on the side of the highway for 2 months, and like nobody's cleaned it up. And it's just nasty everywhere you go.
That happened, dude, down the street from here like months ago. I found a dead dog, and it had died like it was freshly dead because I touched it, which is gross.
Why?
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
let's run that back a little bit.
It was a dead dog on the side of the road, and I was walking, and I touched it because it looked like it was asleep. That's how like fresh it was. Like I didn't look like it was dead. It looked like it was just kind of curled up sleeping, and so I gently touched it, and it was warm. It was warm, and it wasn't stiff. And so, but it was so sad.
This is so sad.
No,
So
I know.
like, here's the thing: like 10 years from now, someone's gonna listen to this podcast
Yeah.
and they go, "It's been apparent all along."
William's
a
like,
dog
Dahmer.
killer.
Yeah, I'm a Dahmer.
Like,
you know, so I took
He
it
was
home.
so open about it. Like,
He dissected it to
It
make
was
sure
so
what was wrong with
beautiful.
it.
Yeah. Did an autopsy on the side of the road.
I got some plastic bags in my car and like used that as gloves to like pick it up and move it out of the side of the road. I called 311 and I let them know, and they're like, "Thank you so much for telling us." And then proceeded to just rot for weeks until it was nothing and
Yeah,
gone.
no one cleans up shit around here, man.
Yeah.
yeah, it reminds me of like goldfish.
Do tell.
Okay, look, it wasn't my choice
Okay.
to let him rot.
What?
in the fishbowl
Oh
for
my
a
God.
week?
What the fuck,
Whose
dude?
choice
But-
was it?
You gotta flush that guy.
Yeah, I know. So when I was a kid, we had this fish named Marvin the goldfish. His name was, we call him Starvin' Marvin because he was always hungry.
That's cute.
Oh my God.
And
I
he
like
was
that.
he was a carny fish, and we thought he would only last like, maybe a month, and he lasted years.
Oh my gosh.
Just hanging out and growing massive. He like grew like 4 times as big since we got him, and he was our little Starvin' Marvin. And then one day, he just he passed away, as fish do, well past
Right.
his expected life span.
Nice.
And everyone loved him to death. And then I was like, well, I guess should I flush him, or like what are we gonna do? And then my mom went, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of it. We'll bury him in the backyard. And then the next day I go out and he's still there in the bowl,
Okay.
and I'm like, so are you sure you don't want me just to flush him down the toilet?
Yikes.
And then
dude.
they're like, no, like don't worry about it.
He's just
we-
belly up.
We
Just
will.
belly up in the
Yeah,
tank.
he's just belly up.
This is
No!
so fucked.
And they're
This is
like,
good.
no, we're planning like a funeral. It's gonna be a thing. Like, don't. It's fine. Just let him be. I'm like, okay. And then like 4 days later, my mom comes to me and she goes, "Can you like get his body out? We're just gonna flush him."
This is so bad.
And at that
Are
point,
they trying to teach you a lesson or something?
I don't know. Like, yeah, like, and so I go to take him out, and his body literally like
Oh.
falls apart.
No.
As
Of
I-
course,
and
yeah.
it's like,
How old are
This
you,
is
bro?
so-
How old are you?
probably like 12.
Oh,
Oh.
gee.
That's traumatic, man.
And I was like, oh, and I'm like, this is so gross. It smells so bad.
Damn.
And yeah, and so
We had to shoot my sister's cat on Easter one year.
well, that's
Oh!
Yeah.
Ooh.
It got rabies and showed up like Easter morning,
Oh my God.
and it was very sad. We had to shoot it.
Wow.
With
that's-
a gun?
Yeah, man. I'm from Kansas. We did
Jesus
that too.
Christ.
Was it biting people? Like,
No, it was like it was rabid though.
You
It was-
shot it with a gun?
I
Like Old
did.
Yeller?
My dad shot it. Yeah.
Did he
That's
have,
crazy.
Like, was he smiling when he did
No,
it?
it was very sad. It was traumatic, dude.
that is
A
scary.
gun?
Dude.
I guess
That's
that's
Listen,
crazy.
man.
I don't know what I would
we
do,
were
but-
going through cats out there, man.
Oh my God.
Coyotes were getting them. Eagles were getting them. They were getting rabies. They're getting run over by cars. We were going through cats, man.
Jesus Christ.
You ain't Kansas no more, Cole.
That's
I
right.
was want to say that, but that's awful. Bro.
You know, they say that when you fly out of like Kansas airports and nobody reacts because everyone's from Kansas and they're like,
don't
fuck
clap?
you.
How did that hit you when Colonel Court says that in Avatar?
Does he say that?
In the
yeah,
first
it's his,
movie,
like catchphrase.
it's like
he
he
says
goes,
does he say
you're
12?
not in Kansas anymore. And he says it in the new one, too.
Yeah, he says in the new one. He
I must have like not. I didn't allow parts of that movie into my brain.
Okay, how was that experience for
Has
watching
everyone
Avatar?
seen it? Has everyone seen Avatar?
yeah.
Talking about
Yeah,
Avatar
yeah,
3
yeah.
BTW.
What?
Three?
Talking about Avatar 3.
We're talking about Avatar 3, the seed of life.
Or no, Avatar 2. Sorry, Avatar
That's
2.
what they're calling it, the seed of
Oh,
life.
I thought that was a joke.
Avatar
I thought that was
3?
like a sperm
The
joke
seed
or
of life.
something.
Bro,
You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. It's called the seed of life.
bro, Avatar,
Incredible.
what they're doing with Avatar is legit what they're doing with the TV show Avatar, where it's like he went to the water world, second movie. Third
True.
movie, he's going to the volcano lava world.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
learning all, and he's going, he's already on the Earth
What's
world.
He's gonna
with
do
this
the
guy
rock
and his
people.
conspiracy
Yeah.
theories? Like,
Dude, it's just right. The name's Avatar. The dude's like a chosen.
dude, I don't believe you.
Can't keep getting
he
away
went,
with
the
this.
movie's called The Way of Water, bro.
I don't.
The movie's called and then the
I
next
don't know
one.
what he's talking about.
Listen, guys, this movie is way too fucking long. It's not that bad, but it's like an hour longer than it should be.
David Attenborough declined
Yes.
doing some narration for it in the middle.
There was narration planned.
Jurassic, or who's the guy that does? David
You
Attenborough.
just say Jurassic?
Are you talking about like?
No, who's the guy that does
Animal
Animal
Planet?
Planet? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It felt
No,
like
it's
that.
a joke. Yeah,
It was a joke, guy.
That was
get
a
it, I
joke.
get it
Yeah,
now.
it was
I
a joke.
get it
was
now,
a joke.
sorry.
Cool.
My
Yeah.
jokes are very serious.
Well, I didn't realize. I forgot who David Attenborough was for a little bit. Yeah. Listen, guys,
He's still alive,
I don't
right?
want to watch a nature documentary about fake nature. Listen, there's a show called Alien Worlds on Netflix.
I saw that.
It's the same thing. I don't give a fuck about fake plants.
That's fair. Do they have names to the? No, they don't.
They literally like came up with a whole world and ecosystem for the for Avatar.
What'd you guys think? You guys like this movie?
Avatar?
The new one, Avatar 2, Way of Water.
You know what's funny is like every time someone asks me that, I say no, but I saw it 3 times.
You saw it 3 times?
Yeah, I saw it 3 times.
I saw it 3
You
times.
saw it 3 times.
I saw it 2 times.
Jesus. Did you have to go again because you peed in the middle and like?
So what happened?
What
I did
happens?
pee at the end. Actually, I missed some of the climax.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
That's what
it's
she
just
said.
it's
That's what she
it's
said.
15. It's 45 minutes of the bad dream when you're trying to leave your house and you keep forgetting stuff.
I'm tied up again.
Yeah, different variations of 2 characters are tied up on this boat for 45 minutes.
Bro, the problem I had, I mean, like, it's not like a big thing, but like the fact that Avatar 1 was just like such a huge spectacle with like the whole tree going down and like this whole world like
Sure.
at stake. And then this one was just like a small little village with like a couple of.
They knocked down
Snap.
in the first few minutes of the new Avatar movie several trees equal to the size of the tree in the first movie.
That is true.
Like they just
What?
instantly, yeah.
I missed that.
At the beginning. This was
Yeah.
when my edible was kicking in. That was like they just like land a giant like spaceship that evaporates a whole forest and
Yeah.
like thousands of miles and miles are just gone in a fire. And then they get out and they build a city around it, I suppose. And then they say their main mission is now to kill Jake Sully.
Well, they're trying to get the brain juice out of the whales, I think.
So now
That was at the end. They
Unobtainium is okay. We don't give a shit about unobtainium anymore. Which is this is the whole reason we're here. Remember what Giovanni said? Whatever his name is,
Giovanni.
the guy. Maybe plays a character called Giovanni. I don't know the actor's name.
From the first movie,
From
the dude.
the basically the smarmy business guy who's like, listen, this is the whole reason why we're here. Unobtainium.
Yeah,
The first
and he
movie.
pulls it out.
He pulls it out of the little floating.
This is
thing.
worth $80 million.
We're talking about the brain juice right now? Or
No, we're talking about the Rock. The whole first movie was about the Rock.
Do you think I watched Avatar again after?
You're telling me it didn't have such a
the audacity in
Since
that.
2009.
I watched it in 3D one time.
What year did that come out? Was that 09?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Max were like 9 years old when that movie came out.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's same with Tron. Like Tron Legacy, I think came out in 2010.
Yeah.
So like those 2 movies had a massive impact on my 10-year-old brain.
Yeah.
Like absolutely changed. Like I still think about Tron Legacy every now and then. It just pops into my head.
What a weird movie Tron
I
Legacy
know.
is.
Like, and you watch it back, and the de-aging like is so terrible
yeah.
and creepy. Obviously, they did the best they could at the time, but like it was disturbing.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it really like you watch it. Remember when I showed you and we were watching, and I was like, "This movie's so good," and then we just kind of were quiet because like when he looks back and you see you see the reveal of Jeff Bridges and like the flashback where he's like, "Oh boy, doubles on the same team."
I don't
his
think I've
face is
seen
just
that
like-
movie since it came out either.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
feel old,
That's
Nick?
worth a
These
rewatch.
guys are. I'm feeling old.
I feel old every time I talk to them.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, so if I'm talking to someone who's like 10, 20 years older than me, and I'm like, back in my day, I'm talking about like 2008.
You say that?
Yeah. They're like, fuck
That's
you,
funny.
man. I was like 30, like fuck you, like back in my day, like get out of here.
If I do that, like when we talk about making movies, I'm like, yeah, back in my day, we used tungsten lights. And it was like only like 2 years before, you know?
Wait, you were using tungsten lights?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, no, I think
Shit
making
has just changed so fast, though.
yeah, making movies is drastically different from 2018 versus like
Yeah, when you were in college and I had dropped out and was working with you guys.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was so much different than
oh yeah, like 8-bit footage was like cool as shit. It was like
just
Damn.
like the
Like-
lights were way more expensive, the cameras were way more
Yeah.
expensive. Like you couldn't do anything the way you could do it now.
When we
No,
were in high
yeah.
school, so my brother is like 2.5 years older than me. He was in the AV program at our high school. He was shooting on tape, and then when we got
Yeah.
there, immediately switched to Blackmagic 4K pocket cam or the Blackmagic
we
pocket
did
cinema
yeah
camera.
the OG one, which
Yeah,
is like
the old one, yeah.
quite the advancement, but also like even the difference between the OG Blackmagic and the 4K
Is
like
absolutely.
what the
Yeah.
like when the 4K came out it was like okay, like kind of like making movies on no, I don't want to say it. I don't want to be a boomer.
Are you
It's
glad?
like making movies on easy mode.